sunny August day to do a little bit of a demonstration for you. This is some vital information, not only for our retail customers and the folks that are involved in receiving these trees, but also this is good information for the end user when they get their bare roots home. What I have here is I have a redbud tree that has no foliage on it whatsoever. And in the wintertime, usually the end of December, early part of January in most regions of the country, nurseries will start receiving bare root trees at that time. And this is what the bare root tree will look like when they're put into containers. There will be no foliage on it. The branches will be somewhat trimmed up once they're canned up and ready to go. And there is absolutely no foliage whatsoever on the dormant tree. What you'll do when you can those trees, as we've talked about in other videos, is you basically fill the container, you water it in, and then you backfill any air pockets that show. And at that point, you just completely forget about it. You do not need one of these anywhere near this tree until the foliage comes out. Water hose and a bare root dormant tree do not go together at all. The problem you have with watering a tree that doesn't have foliage is all the moisture collects around the root system. And that root system is still dormant. The top hasn't woke up yet. There's no foliage up here to pull that moisture from down below in the container. If you're planting this in your yard as a bare root, it's the same idea. You do not have any foliage to pull the moisture up from the soil, so you don't need to water it. You basically water it in and get it set, and then you wait until it starts to push out foliage. What happens when the tree goes dormant is all of the energy in the tree will start to flow down from the top, and it will store over in the roots. So you have all of the food and all the energy that's going to push this tree for the following year is all in the root system. So when you have this container, you stick the tree in the container and you cover it with the soil. It's a very difficult process for these roots, if they're waterlogged, to push out new feeder roots and to send that energy back up the trunk to push the foliage out.